Welcome to San Antonio, Texas, and remember the Alamo Dome is home to the Roadrunners of UTSA, and we are fired up to get this game underway. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, a group with a lot to prove here today, taking on a team from the AAC, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTSA's offense takes the field. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
He's got him in the flat. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Offense lining up quickly. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this game that field position was going to be massive. They had their backs against the wall in their own opening drive, but a really nice job there on the run, 3rd down, getting some breathing room, moving the sticks.
He's going to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young.
And frankly, that's a completion. It's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Hardy. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. It's third down and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback extends the play. They're working that left side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. On the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And here comes the offense on second down. They go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They're not into threes. They want sixes. And to keep this drive alive, they'll need to get it on fourth down. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Finds his man. It's Wilson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunner.
What a throw by the QB. You think that you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They're going to test the right side with this one. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Fires to the big fella. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. From the gun. Give on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Might be looking to run. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got a stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking.
Throws toward the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the gun, running back on the move. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Motion from the offense. Feeling some heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The hand to the running back. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The short hand to Young. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now they'll run the draw. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and the returner will be knocked down. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Fires to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 2nd down coming up. He'll just keep slinging it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Zings it complete to the right. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. First snap in the red zone on this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got the quick pass. He's in for the touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Still looking on the move. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Pocket starts to collapse. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Snags it inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now on first down from the 30. He wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, it's second down. Off the play fake. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You say, well, why don't you throw it beyond the sticks? Sometimes the completion is enough to give the punt team some space.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And the Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Turns it loose. Makes a connection. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. He's going to pass. And he's got it! Touchdown! UT San Antonio!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bell. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Roadrunners racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Witherspoon. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now they take the lead. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Hardy. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
He steps out of bounds at the 42.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it downfield. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the receiver in the intended target. And as a result, that ball's incomplete.
He's got him this time. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 13 to Oregon. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football.
And more yards after contact. And he's running in the open. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, UTSA. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running back goes in motion. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring at third. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. And it's a touchdown.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, Dave. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
The inside handoff. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. The Roadrunners will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Hardy. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Roadrunners are on the move.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Fast motion from the offense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Give to the back. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got it! And the defense forces him to step out at the 3. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back. The offense likely to lean on the run to milk this clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. 1st and 10 from their own 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep leading the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game.
Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, a squad looking to put on a show. Taking on a team from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for the... Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. From the gun, the ground game. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll go to the toss. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And if you want to bring all your tight ends in the game, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring in more linebackers, more defensive linemen, get ready for the run, less speed on the field, especially when you get down here in the red zone. I feel like I can match up man-to-man with the...
And they're in for a touchdown.
One of the things I love about this QB as a runner is not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle of the field, push the pile, break tackles. Linebackers are trying to bring him down. He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UTEP's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds his man down the middle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that in freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, you get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Makes one man miss. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they got enough for the 1st down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Trying play action. He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes his connection. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on second down. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. The give from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Right back to it. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. Coming after it. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
They're trying to get to it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking in this one.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the end.
Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Off the play fake. He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. And the Miners headed quickly to the line. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly.
What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Barrels ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Miners. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
It's really nice to be a quarterback in today's football when running backs are basically wide receivers. Not only can you split them out, you keep them at running back, nothing open, I dump it to him. Look at that. He makes a big play for me.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target, he simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Makes the catch. And tackled there by the defense.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time. And you saw all of it on that end route.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UTEP.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Moves away as he feels pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires into a world of traffic and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off to the defense.
Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Miners want to move quickly. Wants to throw on third down. He looks that one in nicely. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. They're going to ride this running back. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Miners with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And now on second down for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw it again. Unloads it left. He makes a catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. The snap sets up the throw. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the tailback. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now the play fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Quarterback keeper. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Finds his back in the middle. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. Try to get it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. He's going to take off. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run play action. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going for 6. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll do it himself. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Man, they have been great on 4th down. A perfect 3 for 3. They'll try it again here. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And I got to be ready mentally and physically. Mentally, I got to know exactly where the sticks are. 4th and 2. Can't dilly-dally around. Got to run physical. Got to break tackles. Got to go through people. Whatever I need to do to get that 2 yards. Nice job running the football.
Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Snapped it in the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Into the end zone. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Forced out of the pocket. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is good.
All field goals are not.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. He'll come out throwing on first down. Buys a little time. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
You got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the 4th quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by QB.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. Off play action. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll throw it on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Picked off. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Dances away from one. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. At midfield, he's got room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Line gets set, first down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.